So what if I told you perfection is holding you back? Anything you do, you think it gotta be perfect, it gotta be flawless. I'm trying to figure out why we do this, and I'm always thinking about that. See, perfection is just something that never, it's never good enough. It's never, it's something that just feels like you can never achieve. And honestly, I've been through that like so many times. I was going through that a lot in my life until now. And in this video, I'm gonna discuss with y'all why I believe it's BS. This is Life with Don, why I bring you the music, my life, and everything in between. Let's get to it. So perfection, honestly, man, it's just something that I guess we have a picture of that's pretty. It's just something that we just think is like ideal or needed to achieve big things, as they always try to tell us on like the internet and stuff. I think that, to be honest with you, like I just think it's really rooted in people scared to fail, people scared to look stupid, people scared to, they're scared to show their mistakes. Like nobody ever shows their L's on social media or talk about them in life in general. So if you can look like you winning, you know what I'm saying? People are gonna, I guess people think like people are gonna respect them more or look at them differently. But if you show your L's, I guess people are scared to look stupid, scared to look like they're bad at something. Like for instance, like when I first started making beats, like I wasn't great. Um, it took me a while to even show people my work because I was scared of like, you know what I'm saying, being judged or being looked at as like, yo, this dude suck at making beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to be labeled with anything. Nobody wants to be labeled the person that suck. You know what I'm saying? But if you're aware, I feel like if you're aware that you're not good at something, but you're trying to be better, then honestly, that's the best lane to be in because you know you want to improve. So either you're getting feedback or either you're going by people's judgments on what you need to work on. If you're somebody that think they're good and suck, then you can't help somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody think they know it all, you can't help them. But if you know you have weaknesses and you try, eventually, with anything, you'll get better at it. But I mean, perfection is just toxic. Perfection doesn't exist. It's not real, and there's nothing wrong with taking the L. There's nothing wrong with you got fired from a job. The job wasn't right for you. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with you made a shitty video. Like we all gotta go through the losses and shitty stuff to make it. And even if you don't, and even when you do get better, it's never gonna be perfect per se. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just perfection stops you from trying. It's gonna stop you from stepping outside the box. It's gonna stop you from finishing stuff. Like for me, I'm gonna tie back my beats again. So perfection as a musician is you write songs but you don't finish them. You make beats but you don't finish them. You mix a song but you don't finish mixing it. What else, man? You make a sound but you don't finish. Like you're just not. You don't get to have a not finishing stuff because also within perfection it comes to comparing. So you're just gonna be like, oh, like this beat don't sound like a Timbaland beat, or my vocals on this track don't sound like Rihanna, or my mix don't sound like Quincy Jones. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and it's crazy how I'm not saying y'all personally, but it's crazy how like y'all or just people in general like compare their work to like all time great. Like that's like I don't see how you can feel like you can get better at something if you do that. That's so like toxic and it's not a good thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll be like somebody trying to play ball and be like, yo, my jumper not like Kobe or Mike yet. Like, bro, like they put in way more work than you, they're older than you, so of course they're gonna be at a certain spot. You just gotta put in the work. And I think that's what helped me with overcoming this perfection. And honestly, I feel like I just got over it. Like this year, it's just like kind of knowing like, you know what? I'm not the best, but I'm still working. I'm getting better. I'm making progress, and One day I will get to the level of some of these all-time great producers. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But it's just the fact that with me, and this may only work for me, but it's just with me is I fell back in love with learning again, with just improving or just learning new stuff. I love to learn new stuff, and that's a skill in itself. Like I feel like if you fall in love with the process and learning, messing up learning new stuff, you'll be successful anywhere. You'll be able to adapt anywhere you go, whether it's beats, construction, being an electrician, whatever you want to do. You're going to be able to make noise because when you love to learn, like, yo, when you love to learn, that's a dangerous person because the person that love to learn, in my opinion, bro, like he's willing. He's willing to listen and he's willing to do anything. And a person that's willing always gonna have the upper hand. Person that's willing to put in the extra miles, extra practice, extra watching a YouTube video, extra notes. Person that's willing will always make it to where they want. And it's just all about how much they want to do it at the end of the day. That's what it really is. Like, and when you're willing to learn, you know that you're gonna mess up because perfection stops you from learning. Because perfection is, oh well, if I can't do it like this, then what's the point of learning? Perfection is always gonna keep you back, man. It's always gonna have you just in a negative thinking loop. But if you just are wanting to learn, you're always like, okay, I might not be able to play Beethoven, but yo, I can play Whitney Houston today. Okay, I can play Whitney Houston. Okay, um, I can play Stevie Wonder tomorrow. Okay, I can't play jazz tomorrow. Okay, that's gonna take me 5 months. Okay, but I'm gonna go in on this Stevie Wonder for 3 months, see what happened. See what happened. You make progress. Now you can play a little jazz a little bit, and they're saying, yo, now I can play jazz. Like if you just always set goals and always set stuff, ahead, you always gonna, you know what I'm saying, you always gonna have something to aim for. And when you're aiming for something, you're gonna mess up. But when you fall in love with the process, eventually you'll make it there. But with perfection, you're always gonna practice for 1 week and say, oh, I suck. Then you're gonna stop for 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be an endless cycle. And that's what I feel like perfection is. It's just an endless shitty cycle. That in reality, you're never gonna be perfect, and it's gonna just keep stopping you from reaching what you want to do. And I know I'm rambling, but I'm just going off the top of the dome with this, man. But it's stupid at the end of the day. And I've just gotten over that this year. I feel like I fell in love with making beats again, and I think what really helped me was like I don't try to, hey, I mean no pun intended, but like I don't try to be perfect. But I say that as in I don't try to be like, yo, like before I used to be like, yo, if I don't make 5 beats in one day, I'm a failure. Yo, if I don't walk every day, I'm a failure. But now my thinking is like, yo, I made 2 beats today. I mean, that's something. That's something. I mixed them down. Finish the track. Yo, that's accomplishment right there. Or I might be like, yo, I uploaded 2 beats to my website, to my YouTube. Yo, that's accomplishment right there. Because at the end of the day, I could be doing nothing at all. At the end of the day, I could be going days without doing music, making a video, or whatever it is. So I look at every day as just getting small wins now compared to back then where I'm like, oh, I gotta work for this amount of hours, get this done. And then, you know what I'm saying, then I'm good. But, and another thing is like, whenever I am making beats or I'm doing something creative, I just do what I just get started, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I might work for an hour and a half, 2 hours on editing a video, and then sometimes I might be working for 30 minutes and then I might get a little fatigued and I just take a break. Watch YouTube, take a walk or something like that. Or even with the exercise, I might take a walk and you know what I'm saying? I might not do it every day, but I might look back and be like, yo, you walked 3 days and you ran one. Like 4 days working out is something. Some people are doing nothing at all. So it's just all about, in my opinion, the break out of that cycle. I'm gonna just close out here. To break out of the cycle, man, is to just create small wins and just work your way up from there. Number two, fall in love with the process, and that equals just fall in love with learning. If you fall in love becoming a student, like I said earlier, you'll be good at anything. You'll enjoy the process, and it won't be as stressful. And number three, I just think it's just realize perfection is not real. There's no perfect thing, and realize that in life you're going to mess up, and you're not going to always be great at everything that you try out at first. Like, we get sucked into this hole or sucked into this image because of social media and stuff that, oh, you're gonna be like nice, because people always talk about, oh, like, yo, how nice can I be at piano in a year? It's just like, hypothetically, probably not that great, but at least you'll be able to play melodies or something like that on, I'm saying, the piano. It just depends on how much you practice. Like, I've been doing piano for probably 6 years, and I would say I'm just mediocre, but that's because I really haven't. It was some years I really was head on. Like, the first couple years I was head on with practice, but like when you get to the year like 3, 4, you kind of slack off. That's what I did. I slacked off a little bit, and I can be honest with that. But even though I haven't been practicing as much as I would like, this year I really honed in on music theory and playing chords. So I've been practicing that more, here and there, and I've gotten better at it. I know how to play chords now in almost every key now. So it's just like, imagine if I was practicing even more, I would be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It all comes down to how much you practice, and if you have definite goals, and realizing that sometimes you want to practice one day and you might not practice for 2 days, but it's just all about being aware of your habits and always trying to correct them. That's all it is, and it's really no pressure. It's no pressure for you to practice every day for 3 hours a day. You got to start off small, like, that's small wins. But just realize that perfection is not real, and that perfection is just a bump in the road. And I'm gonna close out with, at the end of the day, perfection is just a distraction. Um, it's just a distraction, and once you eliminate the distraction of that, just get started. And yeah, that's my view on perfection. This was kind of off the top, off the dome, but I just wanted to just share that because I really been thinking about that the last like 4 or 5 months, how perfection just kind of slowed you down. But let me know what y'all think, though, man. I'm still getting better at YouTube videos. I'm still getting better just speaking to the camera, speaking in general, because I come from like being a laid back person. So let me know what y'all think below. Remember to comment, subscribe, and until next time, I'll see y'all. Life with Don. We out. Peace.